What's up to all of my Leos out there, all of my Leo suns, all of my Leo risings, Leo moons? Welcome back to Pulse of the Cosmos. I'm your astrologer, Emily. And today we are going to be taking a look at this upcoming week in the astrology involved. We have a full moon happening tomorrow, Tuesday, April 7th of 2020. And we're going to look at some of the astrology coming up in the rest of the week through Sunday of April 12th. But let's get into it, my Leos. So for you, this full moon in Libra is going to be happening in your 3rd and 9th house. And what this means for you guys, and what I want Leos to be paying attention to now especially, is I feel like a lot of my Leos the past couple years have been putting a lot of work into purifying their inner structures, your routines, your work habits, your health habits, things of that nature, but also of being of service to others. I feel like my Leos have been putting so much work into their work and into the ways that they are of service to others, that now it's the time to connect with those with this full moon in Libra that are connecting you to a more mentally stimulating environment and connecting you with partnerships that you can now incorporate and balance with all of this inner work that you've been doing over the past couple of years, now that Saturn and Mars have moved up into your 7th house, into your outer world, into more of your involvement with the relationships around you. So I want you to really be paying attention to there. Who's mentally stimulating to you, Leo? I think you guys have been putting so much work into being of service to others and into these more kind of minutia things, work, energy, work routine, health routine, day-to-day life kind of stuff. Now it's about getting out there and connecting with those partnerships and those projects and those relationships and those people that are mentally stimulating with you, that are connecting with you on an intellectual level. This full moon in Libra happening in your 3rd house, it's definitely calling for you to incorporate some more balance into that area of your life. I feel like a lot of Leos have had to kind of like take charge of a lot of things and kind of undergo a lot of deep internal spiritual work over the past couple years, and had a lot of transformation surrounding yourself and how you view yourself and how you view your place in the world. And now it's time, like I said, to connect with those things that intellectually engage with that energy. Because your will with the sun and Aries over there in the 9th house, your will is that you want to expand. You want to expand this new identity about yourself that you've learned so much about. But the way that you do that about is to incorporate relationships that feed that intellectually within you. Because you want to connect these relationships to this newer, more expanded philosophy and this more expanded truth and this more expanded code that you've been discovering and uncovering throughout all of this. You do have Mars as well. Mars is now in your 7th house of Aquarius, and during this full moon, he's going to be squaring over exact to Uranus and Taurus in your 10th house. So I think this is going to come up for you, Leo, in a way that Mars breaks up the form of things, right? So Mars is in Aquarius in your 7th house of relationships and partnerships and of projects, breaking up the form of some things that is in direct conflict with what your ego wanted, your long-term goals and your long-term visions and your like career goals, the kind of things that you're creating for your life. But it's important to listen to the things coming up and listen to the things being revealed and pay attention to what needs to be released from your life right now, Leo, because we are such active participants in co-creating this new reality. And a lot of us, everyone collectively, we're in this very unique moment where we're all kind of given in some way this new canvas to work with, to curate what we want our new life to look like. And there's a lot we don't have control over of externally, but internally with this Libra full moon, there are really powerful ways to integrate balance within your internal voice and the external extension of yourself, meaning matching your internal needs and your internal desires and your internal truth with the actions that you're taking through this external avatar. Are those incongruents at this point for you, Leo? That's something really important to pay attention to. We also have Mercury, which is going to be moving out of your 9th house, or moving out of your 8th house of Pisces, where it's been doing some taking a look at some deeper, more intimate sides of things, right? And it's going to be moving into your 9th house now, where now it's kind of ascertained some understanding of some of the more intimate nature of your reality. Now it's going to seek to expand, right? And to incorporate those partnerships that help you do that. Venus is going to be moving into her shadow period this week. She's in Gemini, your 11th house. So your 11th house is all about your future. And it's all about your social groups. It's all about your friendship groups. So Venus is really going to be looking around at all the information and all the sides of everything as to who's in alignment with the future that you want, who connects to that. What actions are you taking to connect yourself to this reality that you're envisioning in your head? There's a lot going on for you guys, Leo, this week. I am going to pull a tarot card for you guys as well. Let's see where we can direct some of this energy and what some of our spiritual advice is through all of this. I just feel, man, my Leos have been doing so much work. And not just like work. I feel a lot of my Leos have been doing so much work and being of service to others over these past couple years. Now is the time to look to those relationships that bring balance to that and are of service to you in some way as well. Really look to bring some balance in there into the relationships that add value to your life and not just where you're adding value to other people, Leo. So let's see. We did pull the Three of Swords. So this might be some kind of heartbreak or some kind of ending for you, Leo, or some kind of defeat. I'm going to pull a clarifier on this. Let's see here. We have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So this is some new information coming to you that might break your heart a little bit. Okay. Something that you thought was going to be in alignment and something that you were looking forward to learning more about is going to come to an end here, Leo. But that's okay. But on the other side of this, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So whatever this is, okay, whatever this kind of loss that you're going, that seems to be in the mix of this experience, and this could be the loss of a partnership, of a relationship, of just anything in your life that you're feeling like you're experiencing loss over, that you were looking forward to starting to kind of this new journey of learning about with. Don't ruminate on that, because on the other side of this, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the Ten of Pentacles. This is complete fulfillment of the Suit of Pentacles. This is magic, okay? But you have to be careful with the Ten of Pentacles not to miss the magic and the mundane. Because you can see we have this whole like family here and these kids and these dogs. The only people who see this magician here, the only one who sees the magician, these dogs are paying attention. Not even the kids sees it. They're missing kind of the magic and the mundane. So sometimes we look for these big, like explosive kind of, and especially as a Leo, you want that fire, you want that passionate moment, you want that kind of like revelation, that thing that just really explodes your mental activities and really stimulates you intellectually. Well, you might be missing the magic and the mundane here, Leo. So be sure that you're practicing your gratitude, because wow, Ten of Pentacles, what an act of fulfillment. What a space to just feel so physically fulfilled and so internally fulfilled with wealth. I think that's on the other side of this. So you just have to be connecting with the people that understand you intellectually and understand the ways that you're envisioning this expansion of your reality and who want to support you through that. But in any case, Leos, I love you guys so much. And let me know if you guys would be interested in a more extended tarot reading. I'm thinking about doing this for you guys. So if you would be interested in that, let me know. And in any case, I love you. Until next week.